6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi'sStadium for Super Bowl 60. One game to decide it all. It's the AFC champion New England Patriots and the champions of the NFC, the Seattle Seahawks. Wherever you are, welcome to America's great sports day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday, 195 different countries know all about it. They're watching, Greg, and for the players, this moment. They've built so much, and now it's here. A chance to take the field in the biggest football game of them all.
Yeah, what do we hear from every team leading up to the Super Bowl? For the players that have been here before, there's such an advantage. You know what to expect. You know what pregame feels like. You know how to handle the emotions leading up to it. But for the new players, the new coaches, no matter how much you tell them, there's still an element of uncertainty that really doesn't hit you until that ball is kicked off. So who handles it better? Who's more prepared for this stage? We're a couple minutes from finding out, and man, I think we are in for a great game.
After all the hype, it's finally time for football. It's Super Bowl Sunday, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL. And Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
All week long, they just keep telling themselves it's just another game, and then reality sets in. And I promise, as he takes the field right now, Mike, the thoughts and the emotions swirling around his head, he's got to do his best to harness it. These are the games that legacies are built upon. He understands, even though he's had this long journey, he is going to be judged based on these next 4 quarters.
Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. 35 more yards. Back-to-back big plays to get this drive rolling.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. In the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, Travion Henderson. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake Maye.
You just can't imagine the emotions and the thoughts swirling around his head as he takes the field on this opening drive, Mike. I mean, you think of the journey they've been on, their regular season, that gauntlet of playoff games through the AFC playoffs, and now here they are. He's taking the field as the starting quarterback in the Super Bowl, and he's 4 quarters away from living out his dream.
Look wide, get this one complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now the former Buckeye, Travion Henderson. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd down is Maye. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, New England. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats move out to a 7-3 lead.
Makes the score Patriots 7, Seahawks 3.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Seahawks offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that 1st hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. There's a short one taken in by Barner. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up, and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
So it's fourth down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Patriots offense ready to take over for their second possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Maye. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd, they need 8. Out of the gun, here's Maye. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A fair catch. He's going to call it, take it right around his own 30-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Darnold. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll go play action with Darnold. And it is caught downfield by Cup. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And the Seahawks.
First catch there for Cup. And he's got a 1st down.
At the 46-yard line.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Shaheed in motion. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. He'll get this out wide. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60, the Patriots out on top. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Here's Darnold again. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. To the middle, it's Cup. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early. The pass pickup leads to a first down.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Patriots' 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. He'll run the toss with Walker. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
7-yard gain.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the first down.
To throw on first down is Darnold. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 12-yard line.
Second down, they need 3. Here's a designed run. He'll step up and run this. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Seahawks first down. First and goal.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. George Holani. Touchdown, Seattle.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks are on top. It's now 10-7.
Seahawks 10, Patriots 7.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Maye gonna look to throw. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's gonna be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And it's a big play there for his first catch of the game. And not only does he get a nice chunk of yards, but now he puts his offense in plus territory as they try to see if they can end this drive with some points.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Open man is Douglas. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 36 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Leonard Williams getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. Now here's 2nd and goal. Operating from the shotgun, it's Maye. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. And now 3rd and goal coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Maye. He's got his big tight end, Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Borregales now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Patriots are on top. It's 14-10.
14. Seahawks 10.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 8.
Now Seattle's going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Now Darnold. That's complete. It's JSN. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
2nd and inches. Darnold to the air once more. He runs with it. A 1st down on the scramble. A gain of 16. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the 1st half clock.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On 2nd down, it's Darnold. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he'll get forward, give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Darnold. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Seahawks are looking at a 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. To throw again is Darnold. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
2nd and goal.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks are back within a point. It's 14-13.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Maye now on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counterpunch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. Two quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Here's Maye. On the clock, it's Travion Henderson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
I had a defender, Drake, all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
Henderson now on 1st and 10, and he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, here's Maye. This one complete right side. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 6-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 36 yards.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Now Maye, it is brought in the end zone. Mario Douglas, touchdown Patriots. Tight spaces down there, things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it. And the Pats extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13.
Seahawks 13.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Seahawks offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. The bootleg. Here's Darnold. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Harold Landry getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver, and it's going to be 3rd down. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. On 3rd and long, here's Darnold. Shaheed with the catch. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
On the return is Jones. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Patriots offense ready to take over once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. Throwing is May. Throwing right, it's taken in, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A run, and this is Henderson. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Reek Woolen brings him down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From out of the gun, here's May. Digs on the reception. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Maye. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Once more, it's Henderson. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
They're doing a really nice job of keeping this defense on their heels with this balanced attack. We've seen them be effective both run and pass, and right now the defense just doesn't seem to have an answer.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Maye. Pass caught right side by Henry. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. Give him 14 on that one. First down, New England.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now.
To the goal line and in. Kayshon Boutte. Touchdown, New England. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Patriots will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Shaheed now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's able to fight through one tackle here and pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's 3rd down and 6.
This is 3rd and 6. Throwing, Darnold. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. It's second down. Darnold to throw again. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third and a yard. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Got a man, that's Warner, the tight end. And he will have the Seahawks first down as the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on fourth down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance.
And he will score! Game on! Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for one and make it a one-possession game. Or some people think about going for two here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for two, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a two-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
And now it's a 9-point game, so they'll go for just one here. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Here's Maye to throw it on first down. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
brings up second and
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Off the play fake, it's Maye. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Maye. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Maye to the air once more. He's found his receiver, Butte. And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left.
37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. Maye to throw again. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down. Two minutes remain in Super Bowl 60. We're back to see this one wrap up after this. Set to go now on first. And victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. They'll drop to throw. He'll go underneath to Henderson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And there it is. The new record holder for most Super Bowl wins is the New England Patriots, champions for the 7th time. Well, a fitting ending to a great NFL season, all culminating here in the Super Bowl. And, Greg, I think we can say the best team won the title.
And you think back to the season they had, Mike, where they earned everything on the field. There was ups and downs. There was adversity. And they were such a resilient group all season long. They were